chapter 23. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou was a stranger in his land. Verse 8. The children that are begotten of them shall enter into the congregation of the Lord in their third generation. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, if you don't understand what I'm getting at, if you have children by Jew or Israel male and a Gentile mother, aka heathen, that comes from the nation of Edomites or Egyptians, they can enter into the congregation of the Most High in their third generation. So therefore, the third generation will consist of, if your mother is white, Caucasian, your daddy is a black Judah, that means that it will be your grandson and his family will be able to enter, because that will make the first baby the first generation. His son will have to continue to seed with a Israel female. That'll be the second generation. And if he produces a son, he would have to continue the seed with an Israel generation. Israel female, and that will produce the third generation. So therefore, what I'm getting at, my brothers and sisters, is that it must be order. Everyone just can't be coming around saying they Israel because of this or because of that, and don't still follow the structures and order of the Most High. Okay? So, with all of the Facebook prophets and people talking loud and all this, find yourself in place so that you may be blessed and be understood and have understanding of the Most High and be able to hopefully benefit for you and your future seeds. Now, moving on to the next issue, I would like to get into the information about my brothers and sisters teaching about who we are up at the Egyptian schools, bringing problems among theyself and endangering other lives out here because they haven't really broadened their knowledge to the people of the land. First off, it seems to be a misunderstanding about if these people worship the Most High. And I know that they worship the Most High, though some of us may not believe it. But you must go and seek the info. You must go and read the information and seek the knowledge that they understand for who they are. But I want to first, before we do that, let's go into Revelations, verse 7, chapter 7. Let's go to Revelation chapter 7. Read, go down to verse 9. I'm just going to read this verse. After this, I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, and all nations, again, all nations, again, all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne and upon the Lamb. And all the angels stood around and about the throne, and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshiped God. Now, I just brought that verse forth because how can all nations stand before the Most High if they not worshiping the Most High? Now, I know everybody's not getting into the kingdom heaven. We all know that. The pit is going to be full. But you have to wonder how those that's not worshiping the Most High are going to get in if they not worshiping the Most High or have no knowledge of the Most High. I did some research about that as well. And I like to go into the Quran because that's what these people look into. That's what they get their religious information from. So I wanted to go into it and see what significance does it have. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the Quran. We're going to see how they think. And we're going to see if they worship the Most High. Because you got to remember, the Most High said, you know, through the curses, he was going to deliver us to our enemies and bring these, deliver them into their hands. Them curses happen. And I just want to bring forth some information out the Quran to give you some understanding to how these people think and what the prophecies they're waiting on. And if they, when we see them pray out here, if they're praying to the Most High. Now I'm in the Surah, Book 2, Surah. In Arabic is Baqarah. In English, the Heifer. And I'm going to scroll on down. I ain't going to read a lot. But we're just going to read some verses. Surah. This is verse 27. Those who break God's covenant after it is ratified, and who sunder what God has ordered to be joined, and do mischief on earth, they cause loss only to themselves. Wonder who they was talking about as far as the covenant. This here is verse 40, Surah 2, Baqarah, or the Heifer. O children of Israel. O children of Israel, call to mind the special favor which I bestow upon you, and fulfill your covenant with me as I fulfill my covenant with you, and fear none but me. Now, we know they're not claiming to be the children of Israel, so why would they be referring to us in their literature? You have to research. Verse 47. O children of Israel, call to mind the special favor which I bestow upon you, and that I prefer you to all other for my message. Again, children of Israel in the Quran. And it tells you that we are a special favor, not the Muslims. So it's letting me know that they have more information than what they've been telling us. Listen to this one. Remember I talked about the 40 days and 40 nights about if you can't even accept the 6 hours. Listen to what's in their literature. This is verse 51. And remember, we appointed 40 nights for Moses, and in his absence ye took the calf for worship, and ye did grievous wrong. So that's part of our history. So that tells you that they have a lot more information than they say. This is verse 54. And remember Moses